Welcome to Massive Beers. My name is Matthew. This is a beer channel where we talk about beer and stuff and do a whole bunch of stuff. We do a lot of beer reviews here. Beer reviews that we go out and find beers. Sometimes beers find us, whether it be friends, family, or breweries. This one comes from a brewery. Riwakamania, son. A little bit of a, oh yeah, brother. A little bit of a hot butcher up in this world. Up in this piece. In world, whatever you want to say. Riwakamania, I've reviewed this before. I did not know this. But when I did the unboxing on this, I saw, okay, different colors. The first one they came out with was like Hulkster colors. The yellow and, or was it purple and yellow or whatever? You know, Hulkamania, Riwakamania. And I was like, okay, maybe it's different because it's different colors. No shit, Sherlock. Iteration 4 on this one. The first one was Citra and Riwaka, obviously. This one is Nectaron and Riwaka, I believe. Riwakamania, Nectaron, well, it says it right on the front. That's how we know. Nectaron and Riwaka Hopped India Pale Ale, 6.5% alcohol by volume. This was canned, for those playing along at home, 6.6. And they have in the back here, they have candy mango, blueberry lemonade, juicy grapefruit. Man, it's getting warm in here already. I turned the air conditioner off and the fan off for doing these reviews in the shed. And it's been up for like a minute. It's already starting to get hot in here. So let's see how this sucker shows and prove. You're going to get a double dip of Hot Butcher for the 4th of July. Mainly because they sent me a shirt that was a 4th of July kind of America Hot Butcher shirt and an America beer. So I figured I might as well do it. We'll do them both. Label-wise, Hulkamania, but we're Riwakamania. So there you go. That's what you get there. Beer-wise, that's what we call a hazy IPA. I'm used to having my camera be over this side, so it's throwing me off a little bit. That is just a gigantically huge, while I spill everything everywhere, big old hazy IPA. But here's the thing. You're talking about 6.5% in this sucker. It's not the biggest beer in the world. It looks more like a huge double IPA more than anything else. Like I said, I spilled a tiny little bit right here. Just bursting at the seams with grapefruit and tropical fruit already. Just from spilling that little bit. So I'm kind of pumped about this one. Let's get a nose. I mean, it's so much fruit juice. This is what they call when they talk about a juicy IPA. Now, I know you can't smell or taste sweetness. People tell me that all the time, but you get the precursors, the perception of that happening. I think there's going to be decent bittering here. But it really is, all the juice are belong to us actually on the nose. Pineapple, grapefruit, big, huge tropical fruitiness just kind of wafting. And huge dollops. There's a soft little fluttering green, nothing too crazy. But like I said, I feel like there's going to be a decent kind of bittering to it. And I think it's going to come off proper sweet, not overly sweet, not under sweet. There's really only one way to find out, though. Let's dive in. Cheers, y'all. That's delicious. That is absolutely delicious. It's not as bittering as I thought it was going to be, but it's enough bittering kind of balance the beer off. That last part that I said about it being kind of like proper sweet, it is absolutely 100% at 6.5%, the perfect amount of sweetness that I want these big old kind of turbid hazies to be. That's really, really, really good. Beautiful mouthfeel. It has like this softness and this density to it without being too chalky or really chalky at all. It's got this nice bittering to it. Comes off a little bit generic, a little bit of green, a little bit generic, but it's absolutely a must for it to be this good of a beer to have that bittering to balance off that nice kind of sweetness. It's again not overly sweet. If you knock out all the bitterness here, I still don't think it's a sweet beer. But I like the balance between the sweetness and the bittering here. And it just kind of lands perfectly in that kind of sweet spot, at least for me. And really wrapping it all up in this beautiful bow of just that gamut of those fruits. You're always going to have these kind of citrus flavors when you come to these big old hazies. But it's rather which one kind of shows and proves the most. Burps. And for me, it's a grapefruit, pineapple, tropical fruit kind of combination here. And it's really the star of the show. It really comes off as just this kind of almost like blend, like freshly squeezed blend, like tropical fruit, pineapple kind of blend kind of thing going on. in a very, very beautiful way. This is probably one of the best hazy IPAs I've had, period, let alone from Hop Butcher. They say candied mango. That's your tropical fruit. I wouldn't go really candied here because it's not really overly sweet. I don't think that blueberry lemonade is kind of a stretch for me. I can talk myself into it if I wanted to, but I think that's more of just, you know, a little bit of a pomp to put in a can. Juice of grapefruit. You know, that grapefruit and that candied mango. I'd really go pineapple. That's kind of where the one tasting note here that kind of is missing for me. But regardless, what it should say in the back is tasty AF, because that's really where this beer lays. Honestly, as far as hazy IPAs go, you know, there are a lot of really good ones, and there are a lot of really shitty ones. But there are few and far between that are really kind of just, you know, chef's kissy, freaking beautiful, and that's where this one lands. This, for me, is kind of like an all-timer. Now, that is a combination of really two fun effing hops. You know, Riwaka's been fun. Nectaron I haven't had a ton of, but every time I have a beer from them, there really are two of the more funner hops going right now, and I think they take both of those hops, their characteristics, throw them into this beer, they play in concert, and end up being just a super well-done, super tasty hazy IPA. At 6.5. 6.5, son. Not 7, 8. Not 9, not 10. This is what most people make impact-wise, flavor-wise, all that stuff. People have to get into 10% to get to where this beer is at 6.5, and that's that soapbox that I'm on. When I bang at that drum, and you're like, why does he say this stuff? Why does he live in that world? This is the world that I want to live in, with this beautiful kind of big, vibrant, boisterous, just really fun hazies at a proper ABV. Cheers to you, Top Butcher, in America. Because it's 4th. I don't have much else to say. That grapefruit, pineapple combination, that beautiful tropical fruit, blending together well with this cool, fun, sturdy but not overpowering bitterness, and an absolutely silky, creamy, delectable, soft mouthfeel at 6.5%. Is it one of the better hazies I've had? Is it like, yes, Mount Rushmore status? Absolutely. Without a doubt. Zero hesitation on my point. Absolutely fantastic. So, there you go. Let's talk about it. Talk about Hop Butcher. Let's talk about Riwakamania. Let's talk about Hulkamania. Let's talk about Nectaron. Let's talk about Riwaka. Let's talk about America Day. Whatever you want to talk about down there. We can do all that stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Yeah. Hopefully you're having a great day today. It should be a great day. Because you probably have the day off, and that does not suck. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers, y'all.